Greetings and welcome back to Banished. So, I think I'll start to look into placing some mines. I think down here, as I mentioned earlier, it's gonna be these new ones because they are very easy to build. Only need 65 logs, whereas the old mine requires only 12 logs, a bunch of stone, but they do require 11 wood planks, which is actually not that much of an issue if I were to just build... where is it? Yeah, well, you can make a water wheel sawmill, but that would be down here, which is actually not that far away. You could also make a regular sawmill, and I think they are pretty much the same when it comes to efficiency. It's actually pretty small, surprisingly, compared to the water wheel one. Oh well, we also got the... it still exists, yeah, the saw pit. That thing that I built last time, but I never actually put someone in it, because I never needed planks. This time, however, we will need planks, so I could build a saw pit. I guess that seems like the best choice at the moment, because I don't exactly have that much resources to play around with. So I'm gonna be placing... I'm going to be placing him around here, because... or around here. I don't know. I guess it would make sense next to the woodcutter and the forester, but well, yeah, let's just do it. It doesn't even seem to need a road at all. All it needs is a bunch of logs. Alright, well. In the meantime, the hunting cabin is hunting. Although not a lot, but luckily they did catch some deer so that the tailor could turn them into leather and hide coats. So we got plenty of coats for the time being, which is good. This will last us for quite a few years at this rate. Okay, oh yeah, I'm lacking laborers at the moment, so I'm gonna need to build a bunch more houses. And we got plenty of... let's see, well, we got 11 adults, so that means that we could at least populate 5, well, yeah, I guess it's fine for now. I got 5 houses, so it'll do. Yeah, alright, well, nothing much we can change about that. I guess we gotta wait for a saw pit, and I'm gonna start building a road down here, so that we can start planning where we put the mines. Yeah, well, it sort of sucks that we have the whole iron stuff. Actually, I didn't know that these fit seamlessly, so these are 2 buildings. That's pretty nice. That was sort of by accident. I didn't even check it out when I was placing them, so that's pretty good. It looks like one building basically. So yeah, well, I guess it would have made sense if this was right next door to the mines, but it is what it is, and this is all just fairly temporary. So let's just build a road, a country road, somewhere in here. I'm just checking things, so I guess we can start over here, and that'll do. And then we gotta make up some sort of plan where we build the mines. Now, if I were to build the regular mine, it would be easy, since I got a lot of space to put it. Around here, and could place 1 or 2 down here. Well, I guess only 1. And 1 down here as well. But I do think that I want to build one of these new ones, because why not? It's new. And I'm gonna need 2 of these so that I can designate 1 for iron and 1 for coal, because I do hate it that I have to switch it around all the time. It's difficult to figure out whether or not you need coal or iron, because it's all stacked up everywhere. So I guess we need someone to go saw some logs, but let us start off with one right here, and Well, I'm gonna turn it around so that it looks a little bit different, you know, for variety reasons. So, they only need a bunch of logs for this, so we should be safe. They got time, it's not very urgent. And we need someone in the saw pit. Apparently we have someone in the saw pit. What are you? I guess these are the same as woodcutters. Let's take a look. Woodcutter, woodcutter. Yeah, they are woodcutters, okay. Now, unfortunately, we are at the materials limit. I'm not sure how that happened. Oh, okay. So which materials do we have? I guess it could be iron ore. That's clogging up things. Yeah, I think it is. It seems to add up. Yeah, so apparently iron ore counts as material. Well, that sucks. We're gonna need to smelt a whole bunch of these. We should have a bunch of furnace fuel now. Yeah, we do. So I could... What? I'm gonna get rid of this guy. And I'm gonna put him in the smelter so that we can get rid of iron ore and turn it into iron. I guess we can get rid of the tailor as well, since there's no leather. And, well, I'm gonna put him back in here. Okay, well... What are we missing? The blacksmith. Well, he doesn't need to do anything. We got plenty of tools, so we've got no issue there. Now, as for all of this... We got 2 builders. Okay. I'm thinking of going to speed 10. Not sure if I need to. I got quite a few children now, so that's good. Things are improving. Sort of looking around at what I'm gonna build next or where I am gonna place what. And I have no idea, so I'm gonna have to figure these things as I go. Right, well, we got enough to build as it is. It's gonna take these 2 builders ages to build these 2 mines. You know what, I'm gonna pause one. And we got a lot of food. That's good. Now I guess since we are making iron, I'm gonna switch this one over to iron tools. And eventually we should be turning all this iron ore into a saw pit. Now I don't know if you can build these advanced ones immediately, because let's take a look. Blacksmith, metalsmith, that's not the same. Forge, no, apparently not. Well, the problem is that the blacksmith required iron ore to be built, so yeah, well, it doesn't matter just yet. I'll figure it out eventually. And it does look like we have a few new laborers. That's good. Quite a few, actually. What do we do with you people? We got some more leather. Oh, let's put someone in here. And... oh yeah. And I guess I'm gonna get an extra builder as well, so that the mine is finished. And also I'm gonna need some houses around here, because I don't want people to move all the way back and forth. Okay, now this looks nice. It's only gonna be a little while until we get some planks. Oh, well, this is an issue. Since this guy can't make any furnace fuel because we are at the limit, that means that this guy won't be able to smelt any iron ore. So that's up the limit. It seems like it's the safest bet. And so far no one died, so that's also good. Let's continue this road all the way to the... I'm gonna do a regular dirt road somewhere in between, around here. I guess that will have to do. Okay, well, everything works, so that's good. We should have a bunch of planks now, I hope. Let's take a look. Oh, well, I guess it's called lumber. I've been calling it planks all the time, but I guess you get what I mean. Also, I think these storage houses required planks. Lumber. No, wait, damn it. Lumber, yes, that's... I keep getting confused of all the names for wood. You got lumber, you got timber, you got logs, you got, well, planks. So, what did I need? Oh, no, well, I did need lumber, but I also need those building supplies, which needs to be built at some sort of building. Oh, here we go, building supplier. Well, it doesn't say which resources he needs. There's actually different types, or not? No, well, it's a pretty big building. I don't think I need it just yet. We still got so much other stuff to do. Okay, here we go. We got the iron/coal mine. So let us build some more houses. I guess I'm also gonna need a stone mine. Let's take another look. A stone and salt mine. Looks, well, sort of the same, different color. I'm not sure if I'm gonna build that there as well. I don't really have that much room. I guess I could, but I don't want to cram everything in the same area. I want to spread things out a little bit so that we got resources moving everywhere. So let's just start off with building a house. Guess I'm gonna stick with log cabins for now. Though I could build a stone house or something else. Stone abode. No, let's just stick with a log cabin. They look nice. Let's place it down here. Actually, no, I want to build something else. Let's go for the stone abode anyway. So I need a bunch of planks, but I should be getting some eventually. And let's build that right there. Let's see, we got No planks here, but... Oh, lumber. Lumber. It's called lumber, not planks. Anyway, we should have enough soon. And once this one is built, I'm gonna put a few people in the mine. And I guess I'm gonna focus on getting... Actually, I don't really need coal yet. I can't make steel. Let's see, can this one make steel? No, only iron. And it can't be upgraded, apparently, so... How do I make steel? I wonder if it's still the same as before in the blacksmith. All you need is iron and coal. I guess it could be, but I need to upgrade it to either a country smithy or a large smithy. And for that I need building supplies. Okay, so that means that we won't be making any steel tools anytime soon. So that's, yeah, I'll be sticking to iron ore for this one for now. It's actually pretty warm here. Did I set it to Celsius? Yes, I did. We actually have a lot of firewood. I guess that's good. We're turning a bunch of it in furnace fuel. How much do we have? Apparently I don't know, because... Oh, well, we got a little bit. Okay, so that's fine. I don't want to make too much furnace fuel, because the smelter is the only one that can use it. Looks like we have ran out of stone. We'll need to look into getting a quarry or stone mine, or whatever you may call it, soon. Let's take a look. So it's either going to be the stone / salt mine or a small quarry. What was this again? Copper ore. Okay. So I really don't know what the difference is, or what the advantage or disadvantage is of having a stone / salt mine compared to a small quarry or a saltworks. I guess saltworks is... Yeah, okay, saltworks is next to the lake or the river, so I guess that's the good part about a stone / salt mine. Mainly for the salt. I guess because it is somewhat smaller than the large quarry, but that's what we have a small quarry for. I guess it's also somewhat smaller. I guess it could work. Stone / salt mine. Where am I gonna put it? I could get rid of this one and put a stone / salt mine instead. But I sort of wanna... Yeah, I don't know. I want to build certain things in certain areas. For example, you got like a village where they mostly focus on stone or salt, and then you have another village where they focus on making iron and all that sort of stuff. And I guess certain villages can do both, but still. Yeah, let's go with this for now. Let's remove this one and let's build a stone / salt mine over there instead. It's actually smaller, I think. It's different. Right, well, no, it's the same. Did I build the right one? Right, okay. And we have this house, yes we do, okay. And this one can be upgraded into the townhouse, the nice townhouse and the fancy townhouse. Very good. I've got 15 people, which means that we should be able to accommodate for, what, 7 families? We got 6 houses. I'm gonna build another one. Another town abode. Okay, it's a different one. Okay. How much people were in this thing? 4 people. Okay. Well, that should be enough. It's also good that they won't have like a whole bunch of children, because otherwise I might have some generation issues. I think it's going good so far. We got 16 adults, and since we got some people living there, let us put someone in the mine. Oh, well, actually there's only 3 people that can work in this, so I guess that's a downside of building this. Still, it's not that bad. Now, one thing that... oh, okay, well, I guess this is the upgrade button as well. So, a deep iron and coal mine, a bunch of logs, and some candles. Which reminds me, we're gonna need candles eventually. So, we'll probably be going with an apiary, so that we can use beeswax for candles, because at the moment I'm pretty far away from the lake where I can do trade. Well, I guess there's also this river down here, which is actually closer. Let's take a look first. So yeah, it does look nice. Let's see how deep it goes. Can't quite see. I wonder if it gets deeper the older it gets. I guess all we can do is wait and see. So yeah, I guess I can build a trading post around here temporarily, so that I could try and get some animals. That's maybe a few seeds. I do want to limit the sort of animals and seeds that I take, or at least limit it to certain villages, so I don't want to have everything, because that sort of feels a little bit generic, and I don't want that, as I mentioned in the beginning. I want to go for a certain theme, and since we're playing on a pretty cold biome, I think it makes sense if we, for example, have bison, because those seem to be quite resistant to the cold. I guess sheep would make sense as well, since they have a lot of fur, a lot of wool. What else do we have? I don't know about cows. So for example, yeah, maybe certain villages will have cows. Oh, wait a minute, that reminds me. There's another new thing, if I can ever find it. It's called animal pens of some sort. No, that's not it. I shall find it eventually. Oh, I think it says animal pens. So you got these little areas where you have like 1 sheep or 1 cow or a few chickens. So they provide you with a bunch of basic resources, but you do need some chickens and cows or whatever to build it. You need 4 of each animal. But I'm not sure to what extent this is efficient compared to a pasture. However, yeah, I don't know. You also need 1 person to go work at it, so compared to, for example, if you have a big pasture with 10 animals, you can also put 1 person in there, but that seems more like a full-time job, whereas this seems more like a part-time job. You can place it right next to certain buildings. So for example, you could put a neck pen right next to the hunting cabin. Sort of makes sense, and especially in this type of setting with people just colonizing and whatnot in the rural areas, it sort of makes sense that people have like a bunch of chickens in their backyard, but I'm not sure how it works out from a gameplay perspective. So still, I need animals for this, so I can't exactly make it. I'll have to wait for that. Alright, where were we? But we have a lot of tools. And we've got 1 person working here. It's actually already down to 99%. I wonder how long it will last. And we finished the stone and salt mine. Let us focus on stone for now. Let's put someone in here. Luckily that works. Yeah, these are stone cutters as well, I think it said. So let's take a look. Stone cutter, stone cutter. There we go. Yeah, 2 stone cutters. Miners are gonna be the ones that are in the mines, basically, the ones in the hills. So, right. Okay, I guess that'll be it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.